In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the walking tool in Clo3D in a variety of ways, and you might not know you have some features available. Under the 2D toolbar, you can find the walking pattern tool. It looks like a small rectangle joining a larger rectangle. Okay, so if I want to walk the sleeve to this armhole here, I simply click at the bottom of the sleeve and then click at the front bodice armhole. Now I can just simply hover along where that seam would go. And you can see the numbers updating in real time. Another thing you can do is if you right click along this intersection is you'll get an additional context menu and you can add a notch to the intersection. You can do this either on the walked pattern, the stationary pattern, or you can do it along both patterns at the same time. You'll see if I click enter, now the sleeve has a notch and so does the front bodice armhole. Another thing you can do that I really like with the walking tool is, let me go ahead and walk it again. You can right click and select flip horizontally. That's going to flip it along the seam and you will be able to see what that would look like as if you were sewing it. Now if I right click and select move walked patterns to intersection, you'll see the seam allowance shows up. Another thing I like to do with the walking tool is check to make sure my curves look correct. So you can see if I right click and move walk patterns to intersection, this needs some editing here. This shoulder seam is coming together at kind of an angle, so this needs to be corrected and we can click on V and we can adjust this angle ever so slightly just to make that correction so it's nice and smooth. The walking pattern tool is a fantastic tool in Clo3D that you can use to add notches, check seam allowances, and check for any issues when joining the seams. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know in the comments below if there are any topics you want me to cover in a future video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.